What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to go through another 3D printing video. This time, Yu-Gi-Oh's Millennium Puzzle from the TV show Yu-Gi-Oh! What? Yes, adults play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Shut up. Anyway, from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and on with the show. First take! Okay, everyone. Today we're going to be working with a 3D printer again. Obviously, that's basically all that I do at this point. We're going to be making... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Stop waiting. We're going to be making the Millennium Puzzle from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Now, why are we going to be making it? Because I'm a nerd and I found it on Thingiverse. Anyway, it's going to be a two-piece print, but it's going to be printing at the same time, so it's going to be a little different than my last two-piece print. This actually fits right into here, which will be nice. Just some glue, maybe it'll even work with a pressure fit, I'm not too sure. So, what I don't like about it, as of right now, is that it's not quite big enough. This is every grid is 1 centimeter, and yeah, I know, English uses inches and feet and yards, but I'll admit it, that shit sucks. It's really hard to convert. I'm really lazy. That's why metric works better for me. So I left it at centimeters, which is the default setting. Now, what you can do is, roughly, not exactly, don't come at me with science, every 2.5 centimeters is an inch. So what we're going to do is count it out. 1 inch, 2 inch, little over, little under 3. I don't like it that small, so what we're going to do is we're going to resize it. Now, I already fiddled with it last night when I was looking at it, so I already know the scale that I want is 1.12. That'll give me 3.5. So, ready? 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Or 4. I'm not good at counting. Anyway, now, since it actually slices in real time, which is really nice, you don't have to wait for it to slice after every resize, it just does it. We're looking at a 3-hour and 9-minute print. You can usually take that with a grain of salt. Depending on your settings, it might go a little bit quicker, it might go a little bit slower. So what we can actually do to see kind of what's going on is we can look at the layers. And it'll actually show you, layer by layer, the print. As you can see, you can't see much. It doesn't really show much for detail. But what you can do is take this little guy and bring it down and see every layer individually. So you can see the first layer is just a print and then support material. The puzzle itself is just a little bit higher than everything else. Because of this little dot, which is used to center the ring. The holder? The ring? The ring. So what we can do is, as you can see, this is a support grid until about level 6. That's when they start showing the rest of the material. Then as you can see, it's actually a bunch of different parts. Got a little one here, little one here, little one here, big ones, small ones, medium ones, and once again the little circle. I'm pretty sure that's just going to break off when printing anyway, and I don't really care. So, as you can see, eventually it comes back into one, and then because I'm printing this with, 10% fill density, because I'm not going to waste all my material on this toy, it just basically just inlays a grid. Now, that'll help because it has slanted walls. It's a little tiny pyramid. So as you print higher and higher, it'll fall back onto this support material, and you won't have to worry about it collapsing during the print, hopefully. And as you keep going, tip. As we all know, she loves just the tip. Another thing that I'll show you, I print with a little bit weirder speeds than everyone else. They're actually really close to Barnacules Nerdgasm, which is actually how I kind of stumbled upon it. Got a print speed of 50 millimeters a second. My printer handles 100, but then I start getting a little bit like wavy lines, and I really want this to look as good as possible considering it's a $500 printer and not like a $30,000 one that I use at school. Lot hotter temperature. My ABS, for some reason, I don't know if it's just because it's in my basement or some other astronomical feature that I don't understand, it needs to be a little bit hotter to get real nice, crisp lines, and it lays down a lot better. It forms together a lot better. It'll mold together a lot better. So I do about 230. It's recommended about 220 to 260, actually. But I used to print at 220, and I kept getting parts that would break apart if you played with them too much, and I want this to last a pretty long time. Then the bed temperature, it's recommended to do 80 to 100. I've just picked the middle zone. At 80, I got delamination, and at 100, I got delamination. So I'm just going with the middle. It's worked so far, and hopefully works again for this print. For support, I'm just going to do everywhere. I could just do touching build template. Wait for it. Boom! It'd be the same time, but I do everywhere just in case it needs a little bit inside that I'm not seeing as I scan through the layer view. And then flow rate 100%, duh. And then the diameter is 107 or 1 millimeter 0.75 or 1.75 millimeters. I'm gonna say the wrong shit a lot in this video. I just burped. Anyway, that's the set diameter. It comes in 3 millimeter and 1.75. There are some other millimeters, a lot actually, but there's other size filaments that you can use. And, well, I guess that's it. Let's just print it. Yeah! Man, that was a long print. 3.5 hours. Actually, that's not that long at all. When I made that Iron Man helmet, it turned out to be like 42 hours of printing. And I wish I had the video for that, guys, but I don't. So please stop asking. I might do another one later. I still have enough red filament. If I get enough requests, I'll do a video for the Iron Man, the entire Iron Man helmet and assembly. But back to this video. The Millennium Puzzle printed damn near perfectly, as you can see. All the lines are really crisp, nice and sexy, big sexy eyeball. As you can actually see, it's very nice lines. I'm really glad that I printed it at 50 millimeters a second instead of 75. When you print at 75, you get that kind of effect, where it's really warpy and kind of bumpy. This is a very nice, smooth print, and from far enough away, it looks like it was just molded, so that's a plus, I guess. We're going to be doing another video later of us sanding it down and painting it, but that'll be more Steve's department. Other than that, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Hey guys, for more awesome videos, click the subscribe button up in the corner. It'll bring you the new video every week that we do. We're trying to do some more than just printing, some painting, some polishing, some even some molding we're going to get into. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you like the video, check out our other videos. There's a link right here for them. And see you next week. Bye.